Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wulan, Nabila, Kinanti. In this video, I would like to review some things that I have read. So I'm going to review three things. The first is a novel by J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. The second one that I'm going to review is an article about plants diet, and the last one is a story of Prophet Musa. Okay, without any further ado, let me begin the review. Okay, the first one that I'm going to review is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows by J.K. Rowling. This is a very famous novel. I'm pretty sure that you know about Harry Potter. This is actually one of my favorite novel. The story is very interesting. I love it so much. Okay, let's start. The protection in the Dursley house will disappear because soon Harry turns 17. Voldemort has planned to attack Harry. In anticipation of this, the Order of the Phoenix removed Harry from Private Drive, makes 7 duplicates of Harry in the move. However, it turns out that Voldemort finds out about Harry's transfer plan and attacks the Order of the Phoenix en route. Harry escapes and reaches the burrow even though Hedwig, his owl, was killed, and Mad-Eye Moody also died at the hands of a Death Eater. Albus Dumbledore left a few items for Harry, Ron, and Hermione. The inheritance was given in the hope of helping them find Horcrux. Unintentionally, the search for Horcruxes leads Harry to the legendary magic story, The Deathly Hallows. Xenophilius Lovegood, who is the father of Luna Lovegood, states that the Deathly Hallows consists of 3 magical and legendary items, namely the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Invisibility Cloak. The 3 objects are believed to be able to conquer death. Whoever has these 3 items will be invincible. One by one, the Horcruxes were found and destroyed. The minds of Harry and Voldemort are connected, helping Harry greatly in finding where the Horcrux is hidden. Voldemort also felt his soul weaken because some of his Horcruxes had been destroyed. Until Harry and Voldemort's meeting is inevitable in the Forbidden Forest. The Battle of the Forbidden Forest was won by Voldemort, and he succeeded in hitting Harry with Avada Kedavra's command. Voldemort thought he had succeeded in killing Harry with his own hands, but actually, Harry wasn't killed. Because what was killed was Voldemort's soul within Harry, not Harry. Harry's body is brought to Hogwarts to be presented as proof of Voldemort's victory, but at Hogwarts, Harry gets up again to infuriate Voldemort. He returned to fight with Voldemort and won the tough battle. As a result of this incident, Harry lost many of his loved ones, Lupin, Tonks, and George Weasley. The most unfortunate thing was the death of Severus Snape. After he learns the secret of Snape and Dumbledore, Snape, the teacher he hates the most, is now the bravest person ever. Snape died before Harry thanked him. This is so sad because Snape is actually a good man, and all of this time Harry hated him so much. And in the end, he's kind of regret about it. Okay, this final book in the series has an interesting storyline with a clear and happy ending. In this last book, there are answers from all of them. Answers that explain Harry's past, explain Lily and Petunia's past, the reason why Harry is the attention of Dumbledore, answer everything why Snape looks so hateful to Harry, and answers why Harry is so amazed by Snape's bravery. Okay, that's all the review about Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Next, I'm going to review an article about balanced diet. Balanced diet. What is balanced diet and how to achieve it? Okay. Balanced diet gives your body the nutrients it needs to function correctly. To get the nutrition you need, most of your daily calories should come from fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, whole grains, nuts, and lean proteins. The number of calories in food refers to the amount of energy stored in that food. Your body uses calories from food for walking, thinking, breathing, and other important functions. The average person needs about 2,000 calories every day to maintain their weight, but the amount will depend on their age, sex, and physical activity level. Males tend to need more calories than females, and people who exercise need more calories than people who don't. The source of your daily calories are also important. Foods that provide many calories and very little nutrition are known as empty calories. Okay, the example of food that provide empty calories include cake, cookies and donuts, energy drinks and sodas, ice cream, chips and fries, pizza and sodas. However, it's not only the type of food but the ingredients that make it nutritious. A homemade pizza with a wholemeal base and plenty of fresh veggies on top may be a healthy choice. In contrast, pre-made pizzas and other highly processed foods often contain empty calories. To maintain good health, limit your consumption of empty calories and instead try to get your calories from foods that are rich in other nutrients. Now, why a balanced diet is important? A balanced diet supplies the nutrients your body needs to work effectively. Without balanced nutrition, your body is more prone to disease, infection, fatigue, and low performance. Children who don't get enough healthy foods may face growth and developmental problems, poor academic performance, and frequent infection. They can also develop unhealthy eating habits that may persist into adulthood. Without exercise, they will also have a higher risk of obesity and various diseases that make up metabolic syndrome such as type 2 diabetes and high blood pressure. Okay, now, what to eat for a balanced diet? A healthy balanced diet will usually include vitamins, mineral and antioxidant, carbohydrate including starches and fiber, protein and healthy fats. Examples of protein foods include meat, eggs, fish, beans, nuts, and legumes. People who follow a vegan diet will focus entirely on plant-based foods. They won't eat meat, fish, or dairy, but their diet will include other items that provide similar nutrients. Tofu and beans, for example, are plant-based source of protein. Some people are intolerant of dairy but can still build a balanced diet by choosing a variety of nutrient-rich replacement. Okay, foods to avoid or limit on a healthy diet include highly processed foods, refined grains, added sugar and salt, red and processed meat, alcohol, and trans fats. But you need to remember that's healthy for one person may not be suitable for another. For example, whole wheat flour can be a healthy ingredient for many people but isn't suitable for those with a gluten intolerance. This article is very good for those who want to live a healthy life. We can live a healthy life by healthy foods and exercise. This article gives us so many information that we need. Okay, that's all about the review of balanced diet article. Okay, then next I'm going to review about the story of Prophet Musa. Israel's family decided to stay in Egypt. For a long time they were happy. The family grew. There were many people related to Israel and they became known as Bani Israel. For some reason, the Egyptian people didn't like the Bani Israel. A new Pharaoh became ruler of Egypt. Israel people became slaves to the government. They were forced to do many unpleasant jobs and were treated very badly. One night, Firaun had a dream. His high-priced Haman told him what he thought the dream meant. An Israel boy would be born and he would grow up and cause the death of Firaun. This made Firaun very angry, and so he thought of a horrible plan, very, very horrible plan. All the boys born to the Israelites would be killed at birth. He thought this would stop the dream from coming true. Imran and his wife had two children, a girl called Maryam and a boy called Iram. Soon after Firaun told of his plan, Imran's wife found out that she was going to have another baby. They were pleased, but they were also worried that if the baby was a boy, he would be killed. She didn't tell anyone that she was going to have a baby. She stayed at home and kept her secret until the baby was born. It was a boy. She loved the baby very much, but she realized that if she kept him, he might be killed by Firaun. She put She put the baby in a special box, and Maryam went with her to the river Nile. They carefully put the box in the river and prayed that it would sail to safety. Allah was watching over the baby, no harm would come to him. The box sailed into Pharaoh's gardens. Some maids were there and saw the box caught in the bulrushes. They pulled it out and were amazed to find a beautiful baby inside. They took him to Pharaoh's wife, Asia, who looked at him and knew at once that he was an Israeli. Pharaoh wanted to kill the baby, but Asia cried and was so upset that eventually he said she could keep him and even adopt him. The baby was called Musa. Musa wasn't happy at all. He cried because he was hungry, but no one gave him milk. Mariam heard of this and she let it be known that she knew someone who might be able to help. She went to her mother and told her what had happened. They went to the place, and when Musa was put in her arms, he stopped crying and took milk from her. With Allah's help, Musa and his mother were reunited. She was able to look after Musa for a long time, and he loved her dearly. Okay, that's all the review of Prophet Musa story. This is a very good story, especially for a Muslim like us. As a Muslim, we need to know about our Prophet's story and take lessons from them. Okay, that's all. That's all from me. That's all of my review. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm sorry for the mistake that I have made. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.